everyone, it's Nesta with It Takes Two, teaching couples on how to grow stronger faster every day. You're probably wondering two things. One, where's Gabby? And two, where's your mustache? I know, they're super confusing things, but I'll explain here in the video. Yeah, the first reason why Gabby isn't here is because it's now late at night. We just got done, or I just got done, talking to her dad, and really what that conversation kind of entailed was just going over, Gabby and I's relationship and how we were progressing and where it was going to lead. And so I had to ask him the biggest question that most guys have to face whenever they have to talk to the dad, which is the blessing. And it was, not your ordinary conversation. The reason why was just because the way that we've built the relationship. He's always been a mentor to Gabby and I throughout our entire relationship. And so it became such a strong bond for all of us that we never really saw anything changing, but he knew the inevitable was kind of coming. So having that conversation and that heart-to-heart with him was super, nerve-wracking, but, it fleshed out so much that we needed to discuss and where our future was actually going to take us. And I'll be going over 3 points on how to actually get the blessing and what you should kind of be bringing up and discussing throughout it. Not saying that you're manipulating, trying to sell them something, anything like that, but really have the 3 main key points that would actually translate into you giving your best version of yourself to offer your hand and show them the future. Number 1 is go with it as a conversation, not an interview. We all have gone through, whenever we first meet them, how you doing? Shaky hands, sweaty palms, trying to impress them, but also understand this is a heart-to-heart connection, and you're going to be having some hard questions laid down on you. And when you set it up like an interview, you're setting it up like as if you're trying to get a job. This is a conversation between one man to another, or one woman to a man of that nature, but they're not here to, hire you as a pool boy or, clean up the yard. They're trying to see if you have the heart, you have the compassion, the integrity to actually, hold the prized possession for them. That's something that they hold very dear, is their child. And when you're asking for that hand, you're not taking it away from them. So you want to make it in a conversation format, not an interview where you're trying to convince them that you are, quote, qualified to be able to take care. Tip 2 is how you're going to provide, whether that's as a couple or just as an individual, because you want to look at it in a big scheme of things on how y'all are going to make it work, because financial problems are one of the biggest things that all marriages will deal with. Over 50% of marriages end in divorce just due to money problems. So you want to lay that out in front of them and show them that, the way you budget, the way you've been handling your finances so far, and what it looks like. Are y'all both working? Is one just working? What happens if y'all have a kid, early or planned? Anything like that. You want to kind of show them a little, not too much. You don't want to be the accountant for the situation, but you just want to kind of lay it out in front of them, like discussing about what the plan looks like in the next couple of years and when y'all continue progressing throughout the relationship. And don't just make the entire conversation about finances, whether that's you making $250,000 a year or you making $25K a year. That's not the main point, but the main point is what are you going to do each and every day when you wake up on how you're going to support your family. And that goes for the both of you. And they're going to be asking you these questions whenever you're discussing it with them. So you want to be kind of looking for those type of details and coming with some knowledge behind what you're going to be saying and asking for. Tip 3 is have the engagement ring ready. The reason why you want to have this engagement ring ready is because this shows how strongly you feel about committing to this. When they see it, it completely changes their mind frame, because now they go from, oh, it's just a talk, to, oh, this is real. This is something that he's actually been planning. This is what he's been thinking about. anything. Like, it's insane how that can literally flip the switch for them. And you want to show that, not saying that you want to show how big and fancy it is, you want to show the commitment that you're making by using this as the tool to get you to the blessing. So it'd mean a lot to go like and subscribe, follow us on our Instagram, and just check out the links from down below. Remember, always show love and respect, because it takes two. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Yeah, I messed up one of the sides and just shaved it all off, everything. So yeah, now I look like a little baby rock. So, you know, leave in the comments, do whatever you feel. If you think I look like somebody you know, shout them out, you know, tag them, do whatever you feel. But for me, yeah, it was an accident, but now I look like I'm reverting back, like Benjamin Button almost.
All the niggas around me, why did they die? Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. Two-turn, baby girl, you know. I just caught a shorty off a fan.